Good morning. My name is Chin Zhi Zhi with matrix number 78749. I'm from Group 4. Today, my group and I will present our infographic, which is about discriminations and harassment of women in the workplace. Well, I will present the introductions part. The Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development is at the forefront of efforts to promote gender equality and provide women and society with equal social, economic, and political opportunity. The Ministry of Women, Family and Community Development works closely with the Ministry of Human Resources to address workplace discriminations and harassment. According to a survey performed by the women's aid organizations, 62% of Malaysians women have encountered some type of sexual harassment in the workplace, and 71% of women believe that sexual harassment is a concern. Without a doubt, women still experience gender discriminations in the workplace, with most companies inquiring about their marital status or plans to establish a family before considering them for positions or promotions. Furthermore, according to the Malaysian Department of Statistics, male employees outnumber female employees in the labor force participation rate, which is at 80.8% in 2019 compared to 55.6% for women. Meanwhile, in 2020, male employee is about 80.6% compared to 55.3% for female employee. This phenomenon demonstrates that job discriminations and harassment of Malaysian women are still a contentious topic. It will affect the productivity and reputations of Malaysian companies, along with high employee turnover. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Hui Shin. I'm going to talk about Malaysia's experience of sexual harassment in the workplace. A new research conducted by women at organization and research company based AI demonstrates an urgent need for the enactment of sexual harassment legislations. The Joint Action Group for Gender Equality urges the government to follow through on its commitment to table the bill in the next parliament sessions and to help make Malaysia a safer place for women. Best AI and Women at Organizations launched the result for survey collaborations, Voice of Malaysia, Women on Discrimination and Harassment in the Workplace. The survey, based on the opinion of 1,010 Malaysian women, sought to understand the prevalence of a woman's experience with workplace harassment and discriminations. In addition to supporting the need for policy change to bring about a more gender-equal workplace, the survey results demonstrate the need for a sexual harassment act that provides redress for sexual harassment in any context. Overall, 62% of women surveyed say they have experienced one or more forms of sexual harassment in the workplace, suggesting that the majority of Malaysian women have experienced sexual harassment in the workplace. Of this, 39% have experienced offensive sexual jokes or innuendos, 32% have experienced unwelcome touching or grabbing, another 32% have experienced sexual gesture, body movements or looks, 18% have experienced stalking behavior, and 16% have experienced verbal sexual abuse. This survey was administered to Vest AI online panel using an active quota sampling method, where only people contact were allowed to participate. Respondents aged between 24 to 55 years old were quota sampled according to consensus statistics on race and region by gender. Additionally, this respondent has to also have been active in the workplace within the last 5 years to participate in the survey. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.
Good evening, Doctor. My name is Doreen Nee Kai Xuan with the matrix number 79238. I'm going to share the types of discrimination of women in the workplace. There are many types of discrimination of women in the workplace. For example, workload, salary range, performance review, career development opportunities, recruitment practices, and job promotions. These are the types of discrimination that frequently faced by the women in the workplace. In my opinion, I think the workload, salary range, and the performance review are the types of discrimination that mostly faced by the women in the workplace. Especially for the performance review, a woman receives the judgment for their performance review during their pregnancy and after they give birth to a baby. A woman receives the judgment for their performance review during pregnancy because they need more time to rest and thus they cannot effort to the task. And besides that, after they give birth to the baby, they also cannot perform well because they need more time to rest and recover. And the most important thing is they need to take care of the little baby. Hence, they cannot focus well on the work and it causes their performance drop sharply due to pregnant and after they give birth to a baby. Hence, they have received the discrimination and judgment from here. Secondly, for the salary range, the woman receives lower salary compared to the man because many people think the woman has lower ability to complete the task compared to a man. Third, the salary received by the woman is totally lower than the salary received by the man. Besides that is workload. A woman has many tasks need to complete in a day, especially for those who involve themselves in labor market and family. They need to manage their time wisely to take care of the family and complete the tasks in the working environment. Hence, they are busy with the tasks whole day. I think that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Emily Chiaw. My matrix number is 79317. So I'm going to talk about the first solution, which is create and develop anti-discrimination and harassment policy in the workplace in order to solve the issue. The policy should highlight and focus on the employee's right to work in a professional and positive environment, which do not cite any parts, treats everyone in the same way, and encourage them to respect each other's differences, such as religion, gender, age, and so on. The company should tell the employees that they are strictly prohibits discrimination and harassment act, especially towards women in the workplace. The policy is to draw clear lines and identify behavior that won't be tolerated in any capacity. With the policy, the management should have a functional complaint and reporting system where the management should not having perfunctory manners and simply solve the problem. If the complaint function and report is functionable, then they will believe that they can complain without fear of reprisal and not afraid of being threatened. The company also can set the policy and rules through refer to the local law as reference so that the policy and rules are more worthy of being trusted and respect. As a result, the worker will be more likely to abide by the policy and rules and they will not make mistakes easily. The person in charge of this policy also could inform the worker by posting a notice that if there is any offender will be reports to the police and let them to accept the legal sanction. If there's any case in the organizations before, the manager can post the news and articles on the notice board so that they will be always alert with the issue and knowing the drawbacks of offend the rules. Therefore, the issues and discriminations and harassment, especially over women in the workplace, can be reduced. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Christy Ting with matrix number 79109. Now I will present the second solution, which is providing well-designed discrimination and harassment training to all levels of the organizations in the workplace. The company can create a training program which is suitable for all levels of the organization once a year, and the budget estimated for the training program can be around 8,000 ringgit. The company's senior staff could also use this opportunity to better develop training to give each employee a better understanding of the seriousness of discrimination and harassment. This is because training can help them raise awareness of discrimination and harassment in order to encourage them to act and find solutions when they encounter the issues. In addition, several consequences of discrimination and harassment can be outlined in the training to help them better understand what problems victims can experience. For example, discrimination and harassment can both affect a person's mental health when a person is treated unequally for a long time or works in an environment full of discrimination and harassment. He or she may suffer from stress-related disorders such as anxiety and depression. To sum up, the consequences of discrimination and harassment can be emphasized in the training so that everyone can understand that the issue can have a significant negative impact on a person. Also, more solutions can be provided in the training, which will give leaders more courage to address this issue in the workplace. That's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Flora Fong Xin Jie with metric number 79454. To begin, I would like to demonstrate unequal pay issue that exists in the workplace. Based on the bar chart illustrated regarding discrimination towards women, the starting salary by gender show a large difference in which male receive $30,000 while women will only receive $26,500 as their starting salary, which show a 3,500 differences between both genders. It is undeniable that unequal representation across gender also occur in the workplace. This problem happens due to the gender bias in the hiring process. Therefore, in order to solve the issue of gender discrimination in the workplace, it should be begin with free of any form of hiring discrimination. The solution is that all the organizations should be focusing more on the diversity during recruitment process. Diverse workforce benefited a company as they are more likely to display creativity, create outstanding improvement, and perform better in the workplace. Gender bias often occur in employers' favor towards male employees in the beginning of hiring process. For example, the preference of male employees is reflected as the job advertisement often states men as the needed requirement. Based on the report, both male and female managers are twice likely to hire a man over a woman. In addition, there was also a statistic which showed that the woman averaged 30% less likely to be called for a job interview than a man with the same characteristic. This shouldn't be happening. Instead, the employers should ensure that all the genders are represented at all levels in the organization and make sure equality exists in pay, benefits, and opportunity. To solve the problem of discrimination in hiring process, the Ministry of Human Resources should enforce a stricter law regarding fairness in recruitment process, which must be obeyed by all the organizations in Malaysia's workplace. Moreover, the ministry should also list out all the procedures that must be followed by all the companies in the recruitment process. For organizations or companies that tend to disobey or violate the law, actions will be taken and fines will also be charged on them. Clearly, nobody should be placed at a disadvantaged position due to sexual orientation. Instead, all of us must be equally treated. In short, we have come to a discussion where we will further discuss these three approaches on discrimination and harassment of women in the workplace on the next meeting. That's all for our group. Thank you.